RCFC-WR Pune. Attention of the major population of the world is now shifting to herbal drugs. Dealing with medicinal plants, therefore, becomes very important. As a consequence, herbal drug industries are flourishing on a global scale. Efforts are being made by the government for promoting cultivation, processing, and sale of medicinal plants, leading to formulation of novel and popular herbal drugs. Establishing facilitation centers for this purpose is a praiseworthy step taken by the government.
साथियों, भारत में हर्बल प्लांट्स का खजाना है। इसी प्राकृतिक संपदा को मानवता के हित में उपयोग करने के लिए हमारी सरकार हर्बल और मेडिसिनल प्लांट्स के उत्पादन को निरंतर प्रोत्साहित कर रही है। साथियों, हर्ब्स और मेडिसिनल प्लांट का उत्पादन किसानों की आय और आजीविका बढ़ाने का अच्छा साधन हो सकता है।
Regional cum Facilitation Center, Western Region in the campus of Savitribai Phule Pune University, Pune was established in September 2020. This center functions to disseminate information about medicinal plants to all the stakeholders. This includes not only the farmers but sellers, buyers, small entrepreneurs, and even students. The center is established as an extended arm of the National Medicinal Plants Board. It is well known that the Government of India established NMPB in November 2000, which is presently under the Ministry of Ayush. The primary mandate of NMPB can be visualized in various forms. To develop an appropriate mechanism for coordination between various ministries, departments, and organizations. Implementation of support policies and programs for overall growth of the medicinal plant sector at central as well as state level and also at the international level. This includes conservation, cultivation, trade, and export of commodities related to medicinal plants. Considering the fact that requirement for medicinal plants is increasing, their availability from wild sources is limited, cultivation has started gaining momentum in recent years. Still, a significant part of our requirements continues to be met from wild sources. NMPB, therefore, focuses on in situ and ex situ conservation and augmenting local medicinal plants and aromatic species of medical significance. NMPB also promotes research and development, capacity building through training, and raising awareness in the related community. For this, promotional activities like creation of home and school herbal gardens and generation of products from them are thought to be important. In addition to this, NMPB also aims to support programs for quality assurance and standardization through the development of good agricultural and collection practices. Development of monographs laying down quality standards is very important for farmers. The development of agrotechniques and credible institutions is an offshoot of this activity. This leads to a mechanism for certification of the quality of raw drugs, seeds, and saplings. To spread the spectrum of activities throughout the nation, NMPB decided to open centers in all the regions in the country. This would provide a service window for growers of medicinal plants for supporting cultivation and hand-holding to stakeholders. Activities like technology dissemination, training, data compilation, and overall maintenance are undertaken by these centers. NMPB supports these centers in a project-based manner. Within a short time, 7 regional centers were established in the country. 2 of these are located in the northern region, 1 each in the east, central, and southern regions of the country. Center for the western region is RCFC Pune. It is expected to implement and coordinate the activities of NMPB in the designated states. These are Goa, Gujarat, Maharashtra, Rajasthan, and Union territories like Dadra and Nagar Haveli and Daman and Diu. Inauguration of RCFC-WR, headed by Professor Digambar Mokat, SPPU, Pune, was done on 29 September 2020 at the hands of Honorable Vidya Rajesh Kotecha, Secretary, Ministry of Ayush. Professor Nitin Karmalkar, the then Vice-Chancellor of Savitribai Phule Pune University, presided over the function. The program was graced by auspicious presence of Padma Bhushan Dr. Vijay Bhatkar, Chancellor, Nalanda University, Bihar. Professor Dr. Avinash Ade, the then head, Department of Botany and coordinator of the center. Dr. JLN Sastare, former Chief Executive Officer of NMPB, and Professor Bhushan Patwardhan, the then Vice Chairman of the University Grant Commission. In his inaugural address, विद्या राजेश कोटेचा said,
तो आरसीएफसीज के पास बहुत बड़ी जिम्मेदारी आने वाली है क्योंकि हमारे पास देश भर में 7 आरसीएफसी है. दिस इज द आरसीएफसी ऑफ पुणे यूनिवर्सिटी, मोस्ट ऑफ रिप्रेजेंटिंग एंड कवरिंग मोस्ट प्रोग्रेसिव स्टेट्स ऑफ द कंट्री. तो आपके पास एक प्रकार से चैलेंजिंग टास्क है क्योंकि गोवा, गुजरात, महाराष्ट्र, राजस्थान, दादरा नगर हवेली, दमन एंड दीव, उसमें बहुत प्रोग्रेसिव एक्टिविटीज होती है. कुछ स्टेट्स ने तो इसमें से बेंचमार्क एस्टैब्लिश किए हैं कि मेडिसिन प्लांट कल्टीवेशन के अंदर कैसे कैरियर बनाई जा सकती है, कैसे इसमें से बहुत सारा रेवेन्यू जनरेट कर सकते हैं. इसके बेंचमार्क भी आपके इन स्टेट्स पे अवेलेबल है. तो आरसीएफसी के रूप में आपके पास बहुत बड़ी अपॉर्चुनिटी है.
Other dignitaries also expressed similar thoughts and gave their best wishes. The center has started activities since day one and formulated a team of young and enthusiastic students within a short period. Tireless hard work of Professor Mokat and his team has taken the center way ahead and crossed many important milestones. It may be mentioned that RCFC-WR Pune has developed about 5 lakh quality planting materials in less than 2 years. More importantly, about half of these have been distributed to farmers in the regions covered by the center. Doors of the center are always open to the farmers, traders, and buyers. It may be mentioned with pride that nearly 5,000 farmers and collectors were trained by the staff for effective management of their agricultural practices. Further, more than 30 training programs and workshops were arranged at various locations, some of which are Jaipur, Jodhpur, Jhalawad, Gandhinagar, Rajkot, Amravati, Pune, Oda, Panji, Dudhani in the target regions. Besides these, more than 25 webinars, seminars and online stakeholder meets were also organized. To bridge the gap between farmers, traders, buyers, and industries, several buyers-sellers meetings were organized. Direct interactions of these categories were held in these meetings. Linkages with more than 100 stakeholders were established from such meetings. President of the Ayurvedic Drug Manufacturers Association, Mr. Chandrakant Bhanushali, attended most of these meetings. He says,
I am Chandrakant Bhanushali. I am impressed by the activities of RCFC Western Region, Pune, because it brings herbal drug industry in direct contact with the plant growers. More importantly, genuine plant raw materials are made available to drug manufacturers. This will have a positive impact on the quality of the drugs coming out of industries. Thank you.
The meetings were attended by technical experts. Professor Avinash Ade, a renowned botanist, says,
Regional Cum Facilitation Center was established in the Department of Botany, Savitribai Phule, Pune University. The center is actively engaged in the conservation of plants, especially the medicinal plants. So this medicinal plant conservation activity is utilized by the students for referencing different medicinal plants. The students from different disciplines can be benefited because of this activity.
The subject matter specialist and advisor to the center, Dr. Dattatre Naik, comments,
I am associated with this center since its beginning. The center utilizes authentic plant materials for all its activities. Special attention is provided in the cultivation and processing of plant materials. Attention is also provided to protect the sensitive and important chemical constituents. Such activities are beneficial not only to the students and researchers but also to the society as a whole.
success stories of the center are many. More than 100 short video films describing some of the stories were released by the center. These will be useful not only to the stakeholders but also to a student community on a broader scale. One of the direct beneficiaries of the activities of RCFC Pune is Mr. Rakesh Ghute from Bhandara. He took a 3-acre plantation of Brahmi to the scale of 25 acres after getting training of RCFC, says.
During the pandemic of COVID-19, I faced the crisis of having no job. I am happy to say that RCFC Western Region Pune to help me initiate, monitor and expand the cultivations of the Brahmi. With the advice and cooperation of Center and Dr. Digambar Mukherjee sir, we were able to enhance and cultivation of the Brahmi in wider areas.
Another of the direct beneficiaries of the activities of RCFC Pune is Mr. Jankilal Jat from Jhalawad,
मैं
Rajasthan.
अश्वगंधा की खेती करता हूँ। हमारे पिताजी भी अश्वगंधा की खेती करते हैं, कम से कम 45-50 वर्ष हो गए। और पहले बरसात के टाइम में अश्वगंधा की खेती होती थी, लेकिन हमारे ही गांव से हमने ही मतलब इसे सर्दी में बोना शुरू किया। कार्तिक महीना आता है उसमें।
One more beneficiary of the activities of RCFC Pune, Mr. Hemant Patel from Vadodara, Gujarat.
Association with RCFC Western Regional Pune helped us to progress in the cultivation of Tulsi. Proper information related to the management of Tulsi was provided. Avenue for utilizing Tulsi harvest were also introduced. Thank you.
The center has documented all the important activities in the form of booklets, pamphlets, posters, and brochures which are published from time to time. Social media, including newspapers, magazines, and electronic media, have taken due cognizance of the center's activities and have given wide publicity to them. Professor Digambar Mukherjee, Regional Director of the center, opines.
Regional Cum Facilitation Center plans to address all demands of the herbal sector. Issues like availability of the genuine plant material, good agricultural practices, good field and collection practices, conservation of medicinal plants are handled by the center. Successful attempts are made to bring farmers, traders and herbal drug manufacturers on one platform. Additionally, a medicinal plant garden, seed and raw drug museum are also developed which facilitate the farmers, researchers and students. The center is also trying to help new entrepreneurs through the startup in the field of medicinal plants.
Professor A.B. Nadaf, Head Department of Botany, is satisfied with the activities of center.
The Regional Cum Facilitation Center, sanctioned by the National Medicinal Plant Board, Ministry of Ayush, is really one of the assets for the Department of Botany. Congratulate and thank Professor Digambar Mukherjee for taking up this lead and doing this wonderful job. I wish all the best for the center. Thank you.
The center is continuing its activities with full zeal and expects to reach a much larger population besides the stakeholders in the future. This is the contribution of RCFC in realizing expectation of the Prime Minister about herbs.